Hey everybody, welcome to class today. Today is going to be a 70-minute balancing yoga foam roller fusion. So a long foam roller is ideal. You can do this whole class pretty much without the foam roller. You just need to ignore everything that I'm saying about the foam roller and do it all on the ground. You definitely can do that. You could also do most of this class with a shorter foam roller, but there is some things where it's definitely beneficial, especially at the end, to have a longer foam roller, but you can work it. If you enjoy these classes, please remember to like and subscribe and tell a friend. If you've got feedback or comments or want to see more of something, I really appreciate it. Let me know on my Instagram, which is in the show notes, or in the comments section. Yeah, we are going to get started today with some sun salutations at the top of the mat. Starting at the top of your mat in Tadasana, round down evenly through your feet. Take a nice deep inhale, draw the shoulders up by the ears. And then big open mouth, exhale, let it go. One more like that. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Start to breathe in and out evenly through the nose. Take an inhale, sweeping arms up and overhead. As you exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, step back, high plank pose. Ground down evenly through the hands, press energy back through the feet with the thighs. Sternum reaches forward, gentle tuck of the pelvis. Shift forward, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, press straight back up to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. One more. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, pull up, baby cobra. Exhale, roll it down. Two more. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, roll it down. One more. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, roll it down. Tuck under the toes, lift the knees, high plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look towards the top, step, walk or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise all the way up. We'll do 5 rounds of Surya Namaskar, 8 to warm up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up double cobra, your choice. Exhale, back to chaturanga. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Step, walk or float to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step, walk or float, chaturanga. Inhale, your back bend or straight back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Step, walk or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale, back to chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Step, walk or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. We'll do 2 more rounds. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Back to chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Step, walk or float. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands to the chest. Separate your feet hips distance apart. As you inhale, send the hips back. Reach the arms forward, come into your chair pose. Exhale to stand. Inhale, chair. Exhale to stand. A few more like this. You can stay like this, otherwise you're going to get your foam roller. Step 1, you're going to take it under one foot and continue like this. So we'll take 5 with it under the left foot. And then we're going to roll it to the other side. Take it underneath the right foot, take 5 squats or chair pose. Keep sinking back through the hips. You have the option to keep alternating like that. Otherwise, you're going to turn the foam roller so that it's parallel with the short edge of your mat. You're going to take both feet on the foam roller. Maybe you need a wall beside you. Take your feet hips distance or a little bit wider. First step, catching your balance here. If you're with me on the foam roller, we're just going to take some twists. You also have the option to put one foot on the roller or come up onto your tiptoes. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, lean back with the right elbow. Inhale, reach the fingers long, gaze to the thumb. And then as you exhale, sweep the horizon back to the start. Inhale, draw the elbow back. Exhale, extend the fingers long, maybe gaze back. Inhale, back to the start. We'll do 2 more on each side, either one foot on the roller, up on your tiptoes, or both feet catching the balance on the roller. One more each side. From here, we're going to try squats. Start by taking your hands to heart center or to your hips. You're going to take your hips back first, start to bend in the knees. You'll have to shift your weight in through your feet to find your balance point. Come as low as you can, and then as you exhale, slowly come all the way to standing. We're going for 10. You can always have a chair in front of you to help with balance. You can hold onto a wall. What I want you to pay attention to is that all the same principles of your squat apply. So your knees aren't coming forward of your toes, your hips are coming back. And when you come up and down, your knees aren't collapsing in towards each other. It's like you've got a band around your legs and you're pulling it apart. If you're feeling good, maybe for the last 6, you start to reach the arms out as you come down. And then as you exhale, hands come to the side. We've got 5 more. Come to standing. Staying on your roller if you can, otherwise you can just stand flat on the floor. You're going to shift the weight into your left foot, take your hands to the hips. Start to come up onto the right tippy toes, and maybe you can draw the right knee in towards the chest as you exhale. Inhale, slowly tap it down. Exhale, draw it to the chest. You've got 8 more. Make sure that you're not collapsing into that left hip. Keep engaging through the whole left leg. Bring the right foot down, start to shift your weight onto the right foot, engage through the right glute. Start by coming up onto the left tippy toes, and then maybe as you exhale, you can draw the left knee into the chest, and slowly tap it down. One side will probably be harder than the other. See if you can keep both hip points facing to the front of the room. Try not to rotate backwards through the hip that is lifting, or hike up through one hip. Halfway through. Come back to standing even on your feet. Take an inhale here, maybe sweep the arms up and overhead. As you exhale, cactus the arms. Two more like that. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, cactus the arms. Maybe a little mini back bend. Maybe you're still standing on the roller with me. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. And then as you exhale, cactus the arms, a little bit of back bend. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, bring those hands back to the hips. From here, you're going to shift the weight onto your left foot. And then as you exhale, you're going to lift that right leg straight out to the side. See if you can tap the edge of the foam roller with your right toes. And then bring it back in. So we're doing A-B abduction. Exhale, take it out. Inhale, bring it in. We've got 8 more. Try and keep the right knee facing towards the front of your mat. And try and keep your weight over your left leg, so don't lean super far to one side or the other. If you're feeling more advanced, maybe you don't tap that foot at the end of the roller. Maybe you keep it floating the whole time that you take that leg out to the side. We've got one more. And then come back to center. Shift your weight to the right foot. Make sure both your hips are facing forward. And then slowly start to slide the left foot out. Tap the edge of the roller. And then bring it back to center. Slide it out and tap. Bring it back to center. Take 8 more. Feel free to add arm variations. And if you're feeling really good, maybe for this last 6, you can float that leg off the whole time. Two more. Slowly come back to center, and with a little bit more grace than I just did, you're going to step off the roller. From here, you're going to bring your heels up onto the roller. We're going to do heel lifted squats, so you can do this definitely just balancing on your toes or with something else under your heels. Take an inhale, you're going to sink the hips back. You're going to come down really low. See if you can tap your butt to the roller without letting it scoot out from under your heels. And then as you exhale, just as slowly come all the way to standing. This is going to depend a lot on your ankle mobility. So for me, my ankle mobility doesn't allow me to come all the way straight in through my knees as I come to the top. And that's okay. You're coming as straight as you can at the top. I'm more kind of concerned with the downward and making sure that you keep that nice knee alignment. Last one. Come all the way to standing. You're going to take that roller out from behind you, set it to the side for a second. Take an inhale, sweep those arms up and overhead. Feel the difference of your feet on the floor. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, you're going to step the right foot back. Inhale, come up into your crescent lunge. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to cactus the arms, dip the back knee. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus and dip. We're going to take 3 more here. Inhale into your crescent lunge. As you exhale, hinge forward, sweep the arms back. Keep the hinge forward. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Exhale, sweep them back. Inhale, bring them forward. Engage into that left glute. Make sure the hip isn't swinging out to the side. 2 more. As you exhale, you're going to keep the lunge. Take your roller. You're going to take it behind your back. Your shoulders, your hands are about shoulder distance apart. Press into that left foot. You're going to come up into a warrior 3. So the roller is giving you some feedback as to whether you're keeping your spine even, and it's also helping you to open your shoulders. As you inhale, tap the right toes to the ground. Exhale to lift. Inhale to tap. Exhale to lift. 3 more. Make sure that that right hip keeps facing down. Come up into your warrior 3, ground down through the left leg. Come and stand all the way up tall. As you exhale, open the chest, kick the leg out in front of you. Inhale to bend, exhale, extend. Inhale to bend, exhale, extend. 2 more. Set the right foot down, set your roller off to the side. Inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, step the left leg back. Inhale, come up into your high crescent lunge. Set up your alignment points. Exhale, dip the back knee, cactus the arms. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, cactus and dip. Inhale, crescent. 3 more. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, come into your power lunge. Sweep the arms back. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Exhale, sweep them back. Take 3 more. Keep your power lunge. Take your foam roller once again behind your back. Shift your weight into the right leg, shift forward into your warrior 3. Find your even hips, reach long through the fingertips. Inhale, tap the left toes down. Exhale, engage the glute to lift. Inhale, tap it down. Exhale to lift. 3 more. Engage through that right leg and come all the way through to standing. Draw the left knee in towards the chest, open the chest. As you exhale, kick the leg forward. Inhale to bend. Exhale, extend. Inhale to bend. 3 more. Take the left foot down in line with the right. Give your legs a little bit of a shake. We're going to start by taking the roller back behind us. So the top of your right foot is going to be on the roller. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to come into a lunge. So let the roller slide along your shins. You come down down nice and low. Drive through the left glute. Exhale, come to stand. Inhale, slide it back. Exhale, come to stand. We've got 8 more. All the same principles of your lunge apply. Try and keep the hips even. You're trying to make sure that that left knee stays above the left ankle. And your chest is nice and open. We have 5 more. Switch it to the other side. Your mat might have rolled up a little bit, so you might have to adjust it. Take the roller behind your left foot, top of the left foot to the roller. Take an inhale as you bend the knee, send the left leg back, roller slides up the shin. As you exhale, ground down through the right heel, come to stand. Inhale, take it down. Exhale, keep that right knee facing forward, come all the way to standing. Take 8 more. Two more. Slide that roller out in front of you. We're going to take a little bit of a balance challenge here. So you're going to have your front foot on the roller, and then you're going to step your back leg back into a lunge. So we'll take the left leg on the roller first, and then your right leg is going to come back. So you're going to come up onto those back toes. This is a pretty difficult balance as it is. You're going to bend down into a lunge, so dip both knees. As you exhale, you're going to engage through the left glute. Maybe you have to hop the right foot in, come to stand on that left leg on the roller. Nice and slowly, maybe you have a chair or a wall. You're going to step that right leg back, come into the lunge, engage the left glute. Find your balance point, come all the way to standing. We've got 8 more. You take these at your own pace. Try and make it as slow and controlled as you can. And know that if you have to hop that back foot in a couple of times as opposed to just lifting it straight off the floor, that is also fine. One more. And then set it down, give that leg a little bit of shake. We're going to take it to the other side. So set your right foot on the roller, hop the left foot back into your lunge position. Take a second to balance on those left toes. Find where you want your hands to go. And then as you inhale, bend into both knees, come into your double lunge. And then as you exhale, come all the way up to standing. This is my harder side. I've had numerous broken bones in this ankle and foot. It's hard to balance. You've got 8 more. then slowly step that left foot down. Alright, you're going to turn the foam roller so that it's the same length as your mat. You're going to come to stand on one edge, so you're going to kind of turn your feet out. This is like when you were a kid and you used to walk along logs at the park. Maybe that's not a thing you did. I did it. It's exactly the same thing. So you're going to stand as tall as you can. You might have your arms out to the side for balance. You can have them somewhere else. That's also fine. And you're going to try and walk. And that might not happen. Maybe holding your balance is enough. But maybe you can take a step and fall off. And maybe you can take a couple of steps. If you've ever longboarded, like a surfboard longboard, this is very similar, just a little bit harder than the little walk that you do along the board. You could also just be walking along the floor on your tiptoes. We're going to take one more lap for a couple more breaths. And then slowly come off. We're going to roll that roller to the side for a second. Take an inhale, sweep the arms up. Sun salutation B. Exhale, fold forward. Sun salutation A. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, your back bend. Exhale, double chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look to the top, step, walk or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Now we're taking some B. Inhale, bend the knees, chair pose. Exhale to stand. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, your transition. Exhale, back to chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Step the right leg forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, take it to your vinyasa. Maybe that right leg floats. Step the left leg forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, take it to your vinyasa. One more time, look to the top, step, walk or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, stand. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Right leg steps. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, take it through your vinyasa. Left leg steps. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, take it through your vinyasa. And then you're going to shift forward, come down onto the hands and knees. So we're going to take a break from the legs and then we'll come back to them. You're going to start by having that foam roller under your left shin. Your leg is near the back so that your toes can be tucked under the mat. Your hands are on the floor. You're going to extend that right leg out behind you. We're taking a variation of bird dog. So get your balance on that left shin. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, you're just going to raise that right leg up behind you. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale to raise. Inhale, bring it down. We're doing 6 more like this. Your spine stays neutral. So no dumping into the lower back. No overarching. Two more. Tap the toes down. This time we add the arm. Reach the left arm out in front of you. As you exhale, arm and leg lift. Inhale to tap. Exhale to lift. Inhale to tap. 6 more. Hold it up, take an inhale. As you exhale, round the spine, elbow to knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to round. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to round. 2 more. Inhale to lengthen. Keep the leg floating. Set the hand down. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, sweep that right leg as far to the right as you can. Inhale, tap down. Exhale to lift. Even weight between the hands. Exhale to lift. 3 more. Hold. Sweep it back. Set it down. We'll take it to the other side. So set your right foot towards the back so you can tuck your toes under. We are going to come to a harder variation in a bit, so don't panic. The toes will come off the ground. Extend that left leg back behind you. Take an inhale. As you exhale, straight leg raise behind you. Inhale, tap down. Exhale to lift. Inhale, tap down. 6 more. Toes down. Extend the right arm out in front of you. Take an inhale. As you exhale, arm and leg lift. Inhale, step down. Exhale to lift. Inhale, step down. 6 more. Take an inhale at the top. Exhale, round. Knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. 3 more. Inhale, lengthen, keep the leg up. Exhale, take the hand down. Take an inhale, sweep the right leg off to the side, the left leg off to the side. Exhale, hold. Inhale, tap down. Even weight through the hands. Exhale, lift. Inhale, tap down. Exhale, lift. Both hips are even, both shoulders are even. 2 more. Lift and hold. Sweep it back behind you. Set it down. Move the roller back to the left. You can shake out the wrists if you need to. This time you're going to have the whole foot on the top of the roller. So your toes aren't on the ground. And we're going to start with a similar thing. So plant your hands. This time you're going to bend your right knee in towards your glute. And we're going to do donkey kicks. So as you exhale, foot to the sky. Inhale, draw right knee, right elbow. Exhale, spine stays neutral, engage the glute, foot to sky. Spine stays neutral, engage the obliques, knee to elbow. We've got 6 more. From here, keep the knee bent, draw it down in line with the left. As you exhale, fire hydrant. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, fire hydrant. Inhale, bring it in. Option, exhale, fire hydrant, extend the leg, bend the knee, draw it in. Fire hydrant, extend, bend, draw it in. 4 more. Keep that leg lifted. Bird dog. Extend the right leg out behind you. Left fingers in front of you. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. 6 more. Bird dog just got a hell of a lot harder. Slowly set it down. We'll take it to the other side. We just turn a very relatively simple exercise into something that seems astronomically ridiculously hard. So whole right shin and foot up on that roller. You're going to tuck up under the left toes, extend that leg behind you, grab your balance, take an inhale. As you exhale, bend the left knee bend the left knee so the heel is into the glute. Take an inhale here. Exhale, donkey kick. Inhale without the spine changing, draw the left knee to the left elbow. It might move a little bit, that's okay. Exhale, spine stays neutral, glute and hamstring, donkey kick. Inhale, knee to elbow. You're going to take 6 more. Draw your left knee next to your right. Keep it bent as you exhale, fire hydrant. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, fire hydrant. Inhale, bring it in. Option. Exhale, fire hydrant. Extend, bend. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, fire hydrant. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, bring it in. 4 more. Last one. Side is considerably harder for. Ground down through that right shin. Listen to the lovely sounds of the man selling prawns outside the window. Reach the right hand forward, left leg back. Take an inhale. Exhale. Bird dog. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, lift it up. You're going to take 7 more. 7 more. 5. We're going to 8. Two more. Slowly release. Come off those wrists. Give them a little bit of a roll out. We're going to do a little bit of extension work before we come into some plank work. And then we'll get back up on the feet at some point. So you're going to roll yourself all the way down onto your belly. Your thumbs are going to face the ceiling. The roller is about halfway along the forearms. Set the head down as you inhale. Press through the pubic bone, lengthen the lower back. As you exhale, think of drawing the roller towards you. Peel the spine up, almost like you're coming into a cobra. And then as you inhale, just as slowly, start to peel the front of the spine back down. Engage the legs, engage the feet. As you exhale, pull through your lats, those big side body muscles that I always yabber on about, to pull you up. And then slowly lower yourself down. We've got 8 more. 2 more. And this time we're going to hold it at the top, and we're just going to do little ones. So a little bit forward, exhale back. Inhale a little bit forward, exhale back. 8 more. Keep the shoulders out of the ears, lower back is long. Slowly lower it down. Come back up into a child's pose. And then roll yourself forward. You're going to face that roller so it's the length of the mat again. This time you're going to hold both hands on the roller. You're going to put one shin on the roller. Maybe you start by just tucking the other toes up and lifting the knee. Maybe you can bring both knees and both hands to the roller and catch a balance. From here, keep your hands on the roller. You're going to set your feet down, walk your feet forward, come into a Malasana squat. Option to sit down on that roller if that feels comfortable for you. Otherwise, you're going to lift yourself just to hover above that roller and open up through the hips. And then as you exhale, straight the legs, parallel the feet, forward fold. Take that roller so that it's parallel with the short edge of the mat. Inhale, come into a halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Ragdoll yourself all the way up to standing. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. You're going to take the right foot onto the roller. You're going to very gracefully hop your left foot back. Use the roll of the roller to help you here. You're going to start to bend that right knee, and you're going to come into a warrior 2. If the roller feels too unstable, you do a regular warrior 2, or you can put a little bit of a block. Feel the difference that the elevation has in your hips, and also, of course, that instability in that front leg. If you want to, you can play around with a little bit of a roll or point and flex through your ankle, but keep the general alignment points of your warrior 2. From here, you're going to inhale, flip your hand, reverse warrior. As you exhale, come down, side angle pose. Try not to take any weight through that hand on the roller. The fingertips are just resting. Make sure that nothing has changed with the alignment of the knee. Lengthen the bottom side of your waist. Keep the bend in your knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, full side angle pose. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. 3 more. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten the front leg, maybe hop the back foot in. And then as you exhale, you're going to come into a power triangle. So reach that right hand forward, lengthen the bottom waist, stay here, or reach that left hand forward like you're holding a giant beach ball. Make sure you haven't hyperextended through that right knee. Keep the arms reaching as you exhale, come up to standing. Inhale, power triangle. Exhale to stand. Inhale, power triangle. 3 more. From here, you're going to pivot, turn to face your roller, stand on the right foot. We're going to try and come up into tree pose. So you might take any of the variations we took before, just working on lifting that left leg. You can always turn the sole of the left foot just to rest on the right ankle. Maybe you can get it to the calf. Maybe with the assistance of a wall or a chair, or maybe you don't need any help, you can bring that left sole of the foot all the way up into the right thigh. Maybe your hands are free for balance. Maybe you can bring them together at the heart center. Maybe you can reach them up and overhead and bring them together. Slowly release that left foot back. Step the right foot off the roller. Inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands on the roller as you inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. And as you exhale, hands still on the roller, you're going to step back to your plank pose. We're just going to take a couple of little shifts back and forward. We are coming to the other side, don't worry. So you're moving through the ankles. Nothing in the upper body changes. You're just pressing the floor away with the toes and then pressing back through the heels. Press forward, press back. And then you're just using the roll of the roller. Maybe you can add a little bit of a wrist movement to make this harder. Seeing if you can almost try and bring your fingertips to the mat in front of you. Of course, if this doesn't feel good on your wrists, please just come to a normal plank or whatever variation you would normally take. And then come to stillness, shift forward, exhale, chaturanga, inhale, plank, exhale, chaturanga, inhale, plank. One more for good luck, exhale, chaturanga, inhale, plank, and then as you exhale, a downward facing dog. Make sure that roller doesn't slide out from under you. You might have to walk your feet in a little bit. And then you're going to step yourself all the way to the top of the mat, and we'll come to the other side. So the left foot is going to plant on that roller. You're going to step the right foot back, and then start to slide that roller forward a little bit until you make it into your warrior two. I personally find with my front foot elevated, this feels a lot different in my hips to a regular warrior two. Maybe it does for you, maybe it doesn't. Flip the front palm, inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, come down into your side angle pose. Ground down through that right foot and left foot, inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. 3 more. Straighten out through your front leg. Inhale, reverse your triangle. And as you exhale, coming into that power triangle, make sure you don't hyperextend that left knee. Reach the left arm forward, maybe reach the right arm forward. Keep long through both sides of the spine. As you exhale, come upright. Inhale, power triangle. Exhale, come up. Inhale, power triangle. 3 more. through that left foot, and we're coming into our tree pose. So take whatever variation is working for you on this side. It might be different to the other side. And know that using a wall or a chair is just using your resources. It's not cheating. Keep drawing that right knee to the back of the room, hug the left hip in. And then slowly set it down. This time you're going to take that foam roller back behind you towards the back of the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look forward. And then as you exhale, you're going to step one foot back onto the foam roller. And then step the other foot back. We're going to do the same thing. You're just going to start to rock forwards and backwards. So this time the movement's going to come a little bit more from your shoulders. So think of the hands pressing the floor away to roll back on the roller. And then draw the palms towards the heels to scoot yourself forward. And you might need to play around with where your feet are on the roller. From here, you're going to take an inhale. You're going to dip the knees towards the floor. Exhale, press the roller away. Inhale, dip. Exhale, press. 3 more. Set the knees down. You're going to crawl that roller so that it sits underneath your shins. Your hands are underneath your shoulders. You're going to press up so you're kind of in a bear pose with your shins supported on the roller. As you inhale, extend the legs. As you exhale, think of drawing the knees in towards the elbows. Slide the roller down to the feet. Inhale, roller slides along the shins, extend the legs. Exhale, bend the knees, draw the knees to the triceps. 4 more like this. Inhale, extend. Exhale, and take a little child's pose on the roller. So send the hips back to the heels, your shins are on the roller, and then you're just going to kind of roll back and forward. So we're going to release in through the front of those shin muscles. You can play around with kind of shifting more to the outside of one shin than the other shin. These are muscles that we forget about a lot, but they connect into our feet and they're super important. We use them a lot when we do balancing work, so it's nice to give them a little bit of a release. Beautiful. Okay, so from here we're going to try and come into a pike. So it's almost like a downward dog, but we're going to use the roller. So start with the roller back behind you, kind of almost at the bottom of your shins. And then as you exhale, you're going to start to pike the hips. You're going to roll that roller all the way, maybe to the tops of your toes as you pike your hips up. And then slowly roll it down. So the further you have the roller up your shins, it's just going to make it either easier or harder for you. You can kind of decide how much space you want to roll. The closer it is to your feet, the further down your feet it's going to be, and the more you're going to be able to bring your feet on top of the roller and pike your hips higher. Exhale, roll it. Inhale, roll it back. Exhale, pike it up. We've got 4 more. Last one. Slowly roll it back. out your mat. And then come off. Alright, from here, you can do a little bit of extension work. So, foam roller is the length of your mat. You're going to lie down so that the front of your head is kind of, your chin is just resting on the roller, or you can bring it so that your chin is in front of the roller. It just depends what's most comfortable for you. But your body is flat on the roller. Keep your feet down to start with. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, you're going to cactus the arms first. Take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, you're going to press down through the feet. Press down through the pubic bone. See if you can lift the torso. Inhale, set everything down. Exhale, arms cactus first. Get the rotator cuff. Inhale here. Exhale, upper back works. Lift the chest. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, hold, engage the legs. Exhale, press the pubic bone down as you lift the chest. Inhale, release. 3 more like this. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, hold. Exhale, chest. Inhale, release. Take 2 more. Beautiful. You've got the option to continue similar to that with the feet down. Otherwise, you're going to try and float the feet behind you. Start by bringing the arms up into a cactus. Maybe you can only bring one. Maybe you can hold your balance. Maybe you're good here and you just play around with keeping the head down, lifting the arms up and down in that cactus as you balance the feet. Maybe, if you're feeling good, you can start to lift the chest up, and we're just going to hold. So you're going to hold the chest up, but you're going to keep moving the arms. So the forearms tap the ground, and then they come up like you're skydiving. I want you to feel this in the back of your shoulders, obviously in the muscles that are stabilizing you, and your upper back. I don't want you to feel it in your neck, the top of the shoulders, or your lower back. Keep engaging the glutes, send the toes along to the back of the room. 2 more. Set the hands down. Just take a little bit of a child's pose, send the hips back. And then we got one more. You're going to roll it all the way forward, have a lie down on your roller. Actually, I lied to you. We're going to do 2 more. First of all, we're going to do a cobra sort of position. So plant your hands underneath your shoulders. I want you to use the foam roller as feedback to feel like you're peeling the front of your body off, segment by segment of the front of your spine. So if you imagine your spine through the front of your body, you're peeling each segment off one at a time until you straighten your arms as much as is comfortable for you. And then just as slowly, think of peeling each segment down as if I'm pressing from the back of your body each little knobbly bit of your spine down into the front of the roller, one piece at a time. We're going to do 2 more like that. Exhale, slowly peel it off. Really slow. Engage the legs, engage the triceps. And then just as slowly, elbows shoot to the back of the room. Pull the chest through the gateway of the arms as you slowly lower down. 1 more here. And then let it go. Take a child's pose if you need to. We're going to come into a swimmer. So you're going to extend your arms and your legs long. Your knees are going to be lifted up off the ground. Forehead is down, take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to lift your left leg and your right arm. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, left leg, right arm. Inhale, set it down. Maybe you come up onto the fingertips of the opposite hand, or just one finger and one toe of the opposite hand. Maybe you float both legs, one fingertip as you exhale, lift, inhale, lower, exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Maybe everything floats and you just exhale, lift, inhale, lower, exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Wherever you are, we're doing 2 more on each side. Last one. And then slowly lower it down, send it back into a child's pose, ripple the spine forward, and you're going to come and lie down on your roller. So you're going to sit your tailbone towards the edge of the roller, and then you're going to lie all the way down, make sure that your head is supported. You can start by just doing a little chest opener, find a neutral spine, so not all the way arched, not all the way tucked. Bring the arms into a cactus position, you're just going to reach them all the way overhead, and then as you exhale, feel the lats engage, feel the shoulder blades sliding along the edge of the roller. Using the roller as feedback, can you feel the back of your sacrum, the back of your rib cage, all in contact with the roller? The tailbone is heavy. From here, you're going to float your hands down by your side. You're going to float one leg up into tabletop and then float the other leg. Now your lower back is in contact with the foam roller. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to tap the right toes to the floor. Nothing changes in the spine. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, tap left. Inhale, bring it in. Keep going like this. One more each side. Option to stay. Otherwise, right arm is going to float up. You're going to extend the right arm as you tap the left toes. Exhale, bring it up. Option to extend the left leg long as you extend the right arm. Exhale, bring it up. 2 more. Right knee stays above the right hip. And then bring the right fingertips down. Float the left hand up. Inhale, send it long. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, send it long. Exhale, bring it in. 4 more. Set the legs down, give them a little bit of a shake. And then float them back up into tabletop again. Option, come up onto the fingertips. Option, float one hand. Option, maybe you can try and float 2 hands. Depending if your surface is completely flat or not, will definitely depend on how easy this is. So you're doing a static hold. You're trying to catch your balance as much as you can. If you're a superhero, maybe you can do those dead bugs like what we just did without any supporting limb on the floor, in which case feel free to go for it. You also have the option to curl the chest up. Maybe try and find a balance here. Maybe you can tap one toe and then the other toe. Wherever you are, we're going to take 3 more breaths. And then slowly lower it down. Let the arms come nice and wide. Let the legs come nice and wide. You're just going to take a little shift from side to side on that roller, just opening up the chest. slowly going to roll yourself up. So like you're doing a roll up, plant the feet in the floor. You can have your knees bent or straight. You're going to reach the arms up and overhead. As you exhale, gentle tuck of the chin to the chest, start to peel the spine one segment at a time, all the way up to seated. Inhale, sit tall at the top. As you exhale, sit curve, slowly roll it all the way down. We're just doing 2 more. Inhale, reach overhead. As you exhale, arms to sky, gentle tuck of chin, peel the spine all the way up to seated. Stack the spine at the top, come nice and tall. Last one, exhale, roll all the way down. Inhale, reach those arms long overhead. Exhale, hands come to the sky, tuck the chin to the chest, start to peel all the way up. And then inhale, scoop those arms up. Exhale, bring it down. You're going to bring the foam roller so that it's parallel to the short edge of the mat. Plant your hands behind the roller. You're going to come into a figure 4. Option, you can just hang out on the floor, but to get a nice little release, the same knee that is bent, you're going to park that glute on the roller, and you're just going to roll backwards and forwards. So you don't have to be static with this. You can kind of move that knee closer to the ground, further to the ground, find the bits that are good. Out, so cross the left ankle over the right knee, and then you're going to shift the weight into that left glute. Slowly release. If you have other bits of your body that you want to roll, your quads, your hammies, whatever, feel free to go for it. Otherwise, we're going to finish up. If you want to come into Shavasana traditional, you can. Otherwise, you're going to bring that foam roller like a T somewhere in your upper back. Use your hands or maybe a stack of blocks or pillows to support your head. And you're just going to let that foam roller open up through your thoracic. Let the shoulders open, let the elbows open. Take a nice deep inhale. And a big open mouth exhale. Please feel free to hang out with whatever you're doing for as long as serves you. Thank you so much for practicing with me, as always. Today, as you go forward, may you have balance in your thoughts, kindness in your words, and a quietness in your heart. Namaste.